Hey, how's it going, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another MLB 16 The Show, Oakland A's franchise. We just lost in our last episode. We lost in the American League Championship Series in 6 games to the Rays, And right now we're in the offseason. It's just about to start the offseason. And I was thinking about what we have to do to make our team, because we're always very good. I mean, this past year we won, I think it was 96 games. But we just can't get over that hump in the playoffs. And I think I realized what we need. I think we need that bona fide ace. If you take a look at our roster, we have Taijuan Walker, who's good, Syndergaard, Skaggs, Eovaldi, and Matella, and then also Danny Poe. And we got some good players here. But we don't have a guy who's like a 95 or higher. I think we need that guy in our starting rotation. And based on our budget, because we don't have a lot of money, I think Syndergaard might be on the move this offseason. But let's get into the offseason and see what we can do. See if we can lose a couple managers and coaches. As let's see, Betances retired from the Yankees, 36 years old. Wow. Not a Hall of Famer. Let's real quick look see if we see any Hall of Famers. Miguel Cabrera retired, 662 home runs, passed Willie Mays, so he got that for him. Over 3,700 career hits. It's kind of like Hank Aaron, where if he never hit a home run, he still would have had 3,000 hits. That's incredible. Finished a 319 career average. Other players, Felix Hernandez is probably going to be a Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's over 3,700 strikeouts. Chris Sale, maybe former Oakland A. He was at Oakland A for 3+ seasons. I don't think he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Keep going through this. Zach Greinke, 3,000 Ks in his career, 232. Yeah, I'll give him the Hall of Fame. I think that's probably it. Oh, Greinke didn't, but Kenley Jansen and Ryan Braun did. Interesting. All right, Miggy obviously did. That was no doubter. All right, so we're in the offseason now. Now, we have $50 million, and we don't really, we have Skaggs, Keon Keela, our free agents. Bird has a player option for about $8.5 million. I want him to take it. Look at the production, 290, 33 home runs, 383 on base. That's a guy that, I'd pay like $12-13 million for. Now with Skaggs, I'm going to do tender qualifying offer for both of these. That does eat up some money, but that's okay. I don't want Keela, even though he didn't pitch awful. I'm hoping just to get a draft pick for him. If not, we'll just trade him. Now Taguchi, it's 3 years left. He really struggled this year. I can probably offer him arbitration for like $400,000, and I'll probably win that. Ralph Womack, how do you play? Like 292 out of the bullpen. He wants to be a closer. Well, that ain't happening. Sorry. I'll give you let's do a $7 million for 2 years. I'll take that. Drew Ward. He's been playing for us as I believe our DH, and he can just absolutely hit. 30 bombs last year. Maybe a 3-year, $14 million deal. Richie Martin. He's a utility man. Let's see what we can offer him. Now, I might even trade him. He might even be part of a trade that we do. He's a platoon guy. And we got Chet Oaks, was our second baseman. One of the better second basemen. He hit 310, 16 home runs. He's 26. Does have 8 potential. He'll continue to get better and better. And let's just lock him up right now. Maybe give him $18 million. That way he'll accept that. Josh Duntmere, a reliever. Pitched really well for us. We'll just offer you arbitration. So we are using a good amount of our money, but that's okay. Eovaldi, how much does he want? We've been locking him up to like a 5. We'll do it again. A 1 year, $5 million deal. Danny Poe, let's just give you a little bit of cheap money like this. So the thing is, I might even just let Skaggs go because we have a lot of options, in our depth in our rotation, in the minors. So I'm not overly worried about that. And like I said, we always have 4 or 5 really good starters. We never have a bad one. It may not be bad to have I'm going to let these guys, they're 30 years old, go. It may not be bad to, just like I said, get that bona fide ace. I think that's what's missing for us, that we have a guy to pitch Game 1, Game 4, and Game 7 of a American League Championship Series or in the World Series. Finnegan, he really started to struggle. He's going to be off the squad. Some really good years for us, but he's going to be gone. He's 28. Great fielder. We'll give you a few years. pay you a little bit of money. Hathorn, he might be a piece we use towards that ace. Like, we might have to give up Hathorn. We do have Joey Gallo at first, but we might have to give him up. And that's fine if we have to. Like, our window, I don't want to say it's closing, but it's not an indefinite window when you're a small market team, because you have such a small, like, you can't spend the money to keep your players, as you guys know. Now we're just flying through all of this. We have to continually draft. Well, we've done a very good job drafting. We haven't been amazing, but we've done good enough to constantly rebuild our farm system so that we have the necessary players to continue to make runs and get players that we need. But like the Syndergaard's making $20 million a year, and his ERA I was looking at like at a 3.9. For $20 million, that is ridiculous. So we're definitely gonna. He's only like an 87. I don't know why he's so bad in this in Syndergaard, because he's one of the best pitchers in baseball in real life, but he's struggling in this. All right. I really want to see Greg Bird said yes. No, Evaldi did say yes to $5 million. So he could just be like a bench guy, or like a long reliever. Or we can even move him. But he's always just pitched well for us. His extra set, I'm very happy with that. $8.5 million. Now let's see, who are some free agents? Machado is a free agent, former Oakland, who really struggled. Has picked up his career a little bit last couple years. Also, there's Rosenthal. Not a lot of huge names. Glasnow, that's not bad. Jason Hayward's 34. I mean, you got Dancy Swansby, Hockey get without giving up a pick, but we have a great shortstop already. Yeah, so we're going to just go a few days. Hopefully, Skaggs and Keela sign with someone else. If they do, we get draft picks. Contreras Rosenthal signed with the Angels. Shipley to the Astros. Machado to the Twins. 6 years, $130 million almost. Wow. That's a huge contract. Jorge Lopez to the Cubs. Winker to the Mets. Glasnow to the Tigers. Castellanos to the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals offering us to trade Colton Wong. We really don't need a second baseman. And we're taking on salary. I'm good on that, thanks, but no thanks. Tyler J to the Mariners. All right, now we got to... Oh, I missed what came up. We got to get our 40-man roster set up. So let's get our 40-man, make sure it's all set. Now, Matella can probably be in our rotation. I mean, Alvarez, we got Danny Poe. Say we got Tommy Cox, and we want to add him to the 40-man. Same with Santana. They're both eligible to be drafted in the Rule 5 draft. But like, we don't have that like A potential either. That's one thing we're missing in our system. This guy right here is 21. It's already a 72 overall B potential. Not bad. That's not bad. All right. Relievers. Not really anyone that I feel like will get taken. Closers. No, that's not a bad chance. He could be a good player. Catcher, nothing there. I'm worried about Lugo, maybe. Is he eligible? He is. That's Adam. He's a 69. I don't care about Hernandez. Barreto, he is eligible. Add him to the 40-man. Add him to the Major League roster. That's a utility guy. At least can hit against righties. Great durability. Can't really field. But, man, look at that contact versus right. That's very impressive. But we got Drew Ward as our DH. I mean, even your DH is hitting... Not 2 years ago, he hit 322 with 28 dingers. Last year, 267 with 30 dingers. That's very impressive. Hathorn, okay, he's not eligible. Guerrero, too, another good prospect. He's 21, 74 overall. You're eligible to add you. So we do have some players that we can definitely move to add Morello to it, to the 40-man. We got Ryan Brenton, too, who is... His durability is really crappy, which durability means he won't be able to play a lot of games in a row. Usually when you have a low durability player, you probably want to put them at DH. Drew Ward doesn't have the worst durability, but Gallo's at 98. It was 99, and Gallo's a better fielder, so that's why we put Gallo at third. But Benton, I mean, doesn't do anything incredibly well. Conforto's been great for us for a long time. Constant, like, 300 hitter. Three out of the last 4 years, running 290 to 300. 25 to 30 home runs every year. Very consistent. I like Conforto. He's had a very, very good major league career for us. Brinson, has a great contract, $2.4 million. So we have money because of that. Right field. All right, now let's see real quick. It looks like those two guys signed. I don't see Keela, and I don't see Skaggs. It looks like they signed. I make sure they're not on our squad unless I missed them. There's no Skaggs. There's no Keela. So we're getting draft picks from them. Now I think it's time to make that trade for a starter. And I mean, I could get like someone like Bumgarner, but he's 34. I mean, he's got, 2 or 3 years left. Kershaw, again, kind of the same deal. Archie Bradley, possibly. Now, his contract is 16.92. That's very good for a 93 overall. But he's really struggled the last 2 years. The ERA is averaging right around 4. Aaron Nola, that's just ERA south of 3 the last 3 years. I mean, if we do a deal any deal we do Syndergaard. But look at the money. If we just do Syndergaard straight up, we'd actually save $500K. But now we can include other people. We can include, let's just see here. What do they want? They want left and right field. Well, we can offer you Ryan Brenton because we got Conforto, even though Conforto's 31, but that's okay. And look, they almost want to do it. And I can just throw in another person. Maybe throw in Richie. Actually, no, that second baseman, Barreto. How about, do they want Barreto? They do it. And actually, easily will do it. Maybe even throw in just like, let's see, Noler Hernandez. I don't want to give up these two guys. Maybe give up. There we go. We give up. So we could do this for Aaron Nola. I think we're gonna do that. I mean, you know what? Let's keep looking. We know what we can get for Nola. He's a 92. Let's see if we can do it maybe a little higher. Giolito. They couldn't do it because of money, I guess. We'll keep looking. But Aaron, I mean, there's not a lot of huge aces in this game right now. So Aaron Nola might be the move. Severino, he's a free agent, though. And 2 years. I could do Severino. Now, last year he pitched great, but he was struggling the couple years before. That does scare me a little bit. We're going to do Aaron Nola. I think that's a good deal. There we go. And you know what? We saved a little bit of money because of it. So now let's look at our rotation real quick. So we got Nola, Walker, Eovaldi, and then we got these guys here. We got Vasquez. Let's even go get another guy. Let's even get another upper 80s to 90. Let's see if we can find that out there. Maybe Jason Kuhn, maybe? He's only 82, actually, never mind. Urias, I feel like there's no way we can get him. Maybe if I put Hathorn in there. Yeah, they don't really want him. So let's keep looking. He's not available yet. There's Skaggs. They only give him a $5.6 million contract, really? Wow. But we want someone a little better than that. Joseph Dillard, now he's an A potential. He's 28. Ooh, wow. This guy actually, A potential. He's 26, though. How Dillard, 3.81. We can do better than that. Andrew Healy, maybe. Friendly contract. He's pitched really consistently. He's 32. I really don't want to put Hathorn in that deal because, he's 32. But if we put him in, it's literally, we could do it straight up. But we're going to try to do some other pieces. They do like Barreto a lot. They want a center fielder. We do have Geddes. We have Saldino. Do they like Saldino or Geddes more? They're about the same. Let's put in Geddes because he's a couple years older. We'll throw in Eovaldi, because let's throw in Eovaldi for the contract. Let's see, what else could we put in? Lugo, Lincoln Beard. Lincoln Beard might be our first. He's going to probably be our first baseman next year once Bird's going to want some money. So we really want to keep Beard. Maybe Morello. Or we can include Richie Martin. There we go. So we actually save about $1.4 million, and we get a good starter who's a very team-friendly contract for the way he's been pitching. So there we go. We now have Nola, Walker, Healy, and then these are our number 4 and number 5s are about 80s. But look at that, the top 3 we should really be able to pitch a lot more, better and bigger games. All right, so there's the trades that we did. Very busy day for us. I'm hoping. I want to know in the comments down below. Do you think that was smart for us to do, to kind of just, instead of Matt Moore's going to the Dodgers, instead? You know what? We still have some money to play with now. Is there anyone out there? Like, we don't need Swansby. But you guys think that was smart for us to do, to go something like that? To kind of just go after the bigger names and build up a more, instead of having depth. But we can get this Montero. How did he pitch last year? 4.19. If I give him like a 1 year, $7 million deal, that should be able to get him to want to come to Oakland. Maybe he pitches back the way he did in 2022 with the ERA stuff at 3. I'll take an ERA like mid-3s. He'd be our number 4. Swansby to the Mariners. Interesting there. Espinosa got traded to the Padres. Very, very interesting. I'm a big Espinosa guy in real life. He took less money to go to the Red Sox. Giants are offering some trade. Jalen Martin, we really don't need a shortstop for what? No, Chang actually has a B potential. Someone who I want to keep. Here's a Rule 5 draft. Maybe at the end of it, is there any like relievers that we can maybe go after? Ooh, there's some top 50 prospects. Unfortunately, I really don't think they can play on our team. It gives me the option of trading Betts if I take one of these guys here, but I'm not. I'm just going to pass on that draft. The Mariners are offering us, so we trade Brady Aiken. I forgot we had Aiken, but he's not really doing much. Still having trouble getting out there for Fred Colvin. Now, I mean, I'm open to trade Aiken for the right deal, but Stroman got traded for, not unless McKee's Billy Chance has to be a player because the other two guys are nothing for Stroman, who had an ERA south of 3 last year. Wow. So I'm pretty happy that we were able to do those trades. We were able to keep our number 1 prospect. Now we need a manager, a first base coach, and a farm director. He's 45. I'll give him your $15 million deal. Farm director. You're 50. And what was the other position we needed? First base coach. Yeah, but like we didn't have to give up our number 1 prospect. That's a big thing for me. We do have Hathorn still. We still have $17 million and wow, we have a lot of money to play with. You know what? Let's take a look at our squad and see if we need to upgrade anything else. So we got 3 really good starters, 2 that are just gonna be serviceable. Let's just add you to the major league roster right now. How did Vasquez pitch last year? He kind of struggled. I want to go with a little, maybe. They're all really cheap. Relievers, we definitely want another reliever. We got an 84 and 82, a 78, an 86. We got 4 above an 80. That's fine. Catcher first, second I like, third I like. DH is fine. Short, left, center, right. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe get one more guy in the pen. How Dylan Bundy? That's not bad, but we can do better. I think I like Tim Collins. Nah, I want someone who just dominated last year. There's Kayla, who had like an ERA south of 4, but like I want to go with an ERA in the 2s or under. 2.02 or 3.02. Never mind. I got my hopes up. Eddie Mendez, 3.29. Let's see what else here. Coppola, maybe. There we go. That's the guy. Look at the last 3 years. South of 3. Last year, south of 2. He's only 27. I mean, we can probably, and we don't have to give up a lot for him. I could probably put in Lugo. They want a right fielder, reliever, or shortstop. Well, we have Murrow. We'll include him. Thing is, we have Billings as our shortstop. They're the same age, and he's 26 overall higher. We don't really need to put much in there. Maybe, yeah, there we go. And we got another good bullpen arm to help us out. So this is kind of a make or break year for us. I mean, well, not actually. You know, I take that back because those guys are still like under contract for years. So we got I guess Vasquez is going to be higher overall, unless I switch them out. Yeah, Vasquez is still higher. There's our bullpen. That looks like a very solid bullpen there. I mean, we got Burnett, Womack, Taguchi. So we got 5 guys 80 or higher. Starting rotation, it looks like we have some really good players. He's satisfied. Walker's happy. Nola is happy. So everyone's happy there. Vasquez is satisfied. Metella is satisfied. All right. Lineup now. No. Chet Oaks is playing, and I'm gonna have Billings lead off. That makes him happier. Even though he doesn't like his contract. Well, tough cookies, man. And then we want number 2. I might put Ward number 2 because he doesn't get on base. Conforto, he always hits for a good average. Yeah, let's put Conforto too. I remember our lineup is so lefty dominant though. I want Gallo 3rd. There we go. Chet Oaks doesn't hit for much power. Brinston does. Let's put Brinston there. Then we got Oaks and Ward. Let's move Ward up. Meadows, if you could hit for any average, I would love you. Just get on base a good amount, but yeah, his average is so subpar. Deal as our catcher. That's fine. So, okay, let's fix everything here. Conforto, Brinton, there we go. We want Gallo 3rd. So here, there's Oaks. We got Brinston. We want Billings there. Gallo, Bird, Conforto. Right, there's that. And we'll move you there and then finish this up. And we'll be able to start the season. There we go. And Beard actually has been playing as like our backup, which is fine. So hang on, we need a backup outfielder too. How many people do we have on the Major League roster? We do have 25. We'll have to add someone. Blunt looks like, oh yeah, Blunt probably will be the guy we'll call up from AA. We have to call someone down. Probably Espinoza, I guess. He does have options, so it doesn't really hurt us. We have to add some players to the AA roster, and then we should be all set. You might need to add like some positional players. Looks like we have a lot of pitchers, but we'll see. How are our scouts? We can get a better East scout. Alright, I think we're all set. Let's see how we do now. Oh, AAA has too many. Let's fix that real quick. Let's call a couple. Just put them down to Class A. Just some people who are not prospects. There we go. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. So we'll have to fix that. Luckily, I had some from AAA we can call down. We just need to call down some pitchers to Class A. Ooh, perfect. Start off the year 0-4. Oh, jeez, we'll pick it up. Yeah, I'm not worried. We've been consistently great for the last, 5-6 years. Just haven't got that ring. It don't mean a thing without that ring. This year we are struggling a little bit, and I'm kind of wondering why. Looks like some of our pitchers are really struggling. But I'm confident we'll turn it around. As we are now at the draft, now we have the 23rd pick, and then we have 2 picks in the compensatory round, and then the 28th pick. So hopefully we can get some good players here. Hope we can get, I always like to say 4 beer higher, but with those 2 picks, let's try to get 5. Oh, here we go. Pitcher, 80 potential. Should be ready very soon. He's from the Netherlands, 6'5", could have 80 velocity. Let's take you, Archie Briggs. And then here we got another pitcher. Maybe take him. Maybe take a chance on this guy, Hernandez from Cuba. But let's see what else is out there. No, let's definitely take this pitcher. That seems like a safe pick. And we're going to take a chance. Part of me wants to take this guy, Lee Kim, because he's already a 70 overall. You know what? Let's take the chance. This guy's a project, but this guy could be a freaking stud. Look at that contact tool. Not much power, but good field, good speed. He's already a 70 overall, 70 out of 80 overall in the 20 to 80 scale, so he could be really, really, really good. You know what? He's still available, Hernandez. So we're gonna take him now. Late in the second round, he's already our 1, 2, 3. He's already our 4th pick, so we can take a chance with that pick. Moving on here, not a whole lot that I'm liking. So I guess we'll take, that's a catcher. He's a project, but if he has a B potential, eventually he becomes a good trade chip at least. So we'll keep moving here. Now I'm going to take this guy. I could take the pitcher, but the first baseman, neither of them have really been scouted. Let's take the pitcher, I guess. We do have a lot of good first basemen in our system. If we can get a really good pitcher, it'd be great. Hopefully the first baseman's still available. He is not. There's some shortstops. We'll take the one who's closer to being ready from the Dominican Republic. an 80 fielder. I like that. Good contact. 60. I mean, these guys are just shots in the dark, though, right now, as you can tell. I'm not expecting much to keep moving. This guy, we've scouted a little bit, but he's kind of a project. So we're going to take the reliever, who seems to be the highest potential. But like I said, it's a shot in the dark, and that's probably going to be it. That is it for the draft. Let's see. We're right around hovering around 500 right now. He's mentioned Will Myers for Alex Bregman, 1-for-1. Will Myers hitting .313 with 10 dingers. Wow. Now here's the big moment. You know what? Not a bad draft. Not amazing, but we go 5B or higher. Now Briggs looks like he could be really good. 89 potential. That could jump up to an A. Shane Williamson is an 80 potential. Lee Kim. That was a guy that we thought a little more about, but he already has a good contact tool, good vision, no durability though. But hey, things could change. He'll could be a bench guy at least. He's already a 66 overall. Hernandez, he's a project, but he does 89 potential. Sam Swan, again, the project catcher, but 85 potential. Ryan Albright, that starting pitcher, 73 overall already, and he's only 19 with B potential. He could really jump up in our system very quickly. And then these guys at the end. C potential still at the end of the draft. That's not bad at all. A solid draft. Now, we are 3 games out of first. Let's see how everyone's doing. Nola, not bad. Walker, Healy's really struggling for us, but he's hot. And then Manuela's really struggling. Poe's been pitching great out of the bullpen. Only 19 innings, but you know what? Danny Poe, you're going to get that chance. And Tuela's just struggling too much. Our bullpen, though, has been, other than Womack, has been pitching great. We're going to move Womack into a little less high leverage. We'll put Coppola there. Our lineup, Billings, wow, he's struggling for us. I guess he's not always the best highest average guy, but he should get on base a little more. Conforto's doing what Conforto does. Gallo, a little more power. Bird, wow, Bird is struggling this year. Drew Ward is really struggling. Wow, he's really fallen down. Chet Oaks, though, is still hitting really well. He's hitting over 300, only 3 home runs. Meadows, the guy who used to be a good power guy, now doesn't hit for power. And Deal is, he hit 270 last year as our catcher. He's a defensive guy, but yeah, he needs to do a little better. But we have guys who normally play better. I'm not going to be overly worried. I think we'll still turn this around, and we're only a couple games out of the playoffs. So if we get a good win 10 out of 12, we can really start to do damage and go ahead. But I don't know, we might have to make some moves at the trade deadline. We'll see. If we're at the trade deadline and guys are still struggling, if I have to trade someone Barrow is a B potential. No, he's a C potential for Austin Hedges. No, I'm not going to take on $4 million in salary for a backup catcher. But if I have to trade Meadows because he's still not hitting, as we only won 1 game on that road trip. The Rangers they want Lewis Brinston, who's not a problem for us this year. He's hitting .306 with 10 dingers and 11 stolen bases. Beltran, he's struggling, but he's an 88 overall. I don't know. We got Nola's now pitching ERA south of 3. Walker. Nah, I don't want to do that. But we're basically at the trade down. We're 5.5 out, 2.5 out of the wild card. Conforto's playing like an MVP right now. Gallo, really, Birds, he's in for power. Meadows, you know what? I think it might be time to look for a new right fielder. He's getting paid, what? How much? $7 million. He's been with the team forever. I think he's one of our first draft picks. Oops. Where's Terry Meadows? I'm kind of curious. There's Danny Poe and Billings. You can see, this is always something you want to do. Yeah, we got him in round 1, 2017. But you know what? We need to upgrade this team. Let's see what is out there for right fielders real quick. Yasiel Puig, last year of his deal. I wouldn't get a draft pick if I let him go, because you have to have a player for the full year to get that draft pick if a player walks. You got to remember that. Jason Hayward, that's good on that. Aaron Judge, maybe? So you include Meadows. I think we can get this to happen. And he has 2 years remaining on a very fair deal. They want a closer, reliever, left fielder, and a first baseman. Oh, they like Juarez. We'll include Juarez, and then we include Ibarra, and they do it, but let's see if we can give up a pitcher, because we have, like, no position players. Any of these guys they want? Not really. Just move down. We have so much starting pitching depth. We could like Brady Aiken, and we can probably get out Juarez, and we still do it. There we go. Aaron Judge, welcome to the A's. And it's a, you know what, a good thing about Judge's right-handed bat, we're gonna move him up in the lineup. I might move Bird down. Bird's not gonna like it, but sorry, Bird. Judge is taking over your spot, batting fourth. Guy's hitting 288 with 25 dingers, leads the team in home runs now. Alright, let's move Bird there. Hopefully, that puts us over the top and gets us into the spot we need to be to do some damage. And again, we really didn't have to give up much for him. The thing is with Meadows, I think he was a free agent at the end of the year. And then Brady Aiken's just kind of been sitting in our fit system for a while. Now, Bowers, I see potential. Cox has been pitching well. Santana's struggling. I'm just thinking if there's anyone here who really deserves to be called up. But not really. I think that's it. Now, this is going to do it for the video, guys. Now, if you think I should do any more trades, I'm going to stop here. If you think we need to upgrade anything else, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll look into that for our next video if we should upgrade at another position or not. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.